They did not even, they said, the officer, Suleiman said there's no need, that they will release me on self-bail, they know that I will come, blah, 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 blah. What do you want? I was angry. Then I got a call. Jigon, I am sorry, I would have to say this, right? Because I already said it when I went to the police in Abuja.
Guys, good day guys, and welcome back to the channel. I want to be smart, this is a short video. I will go straight to the point by telling you and showing you everything that Iyabo Ojo had to say today. For the longest time, ever since Naira Marley and VDM has teamed up together to clear Naira Marley's name, Iyabo Ojo has been quiet. She has never said anything regarding the issue, but today she went on Instagram live today and she had a whole lot to say, and I'll be showing you everything in today's video. Before we get into that, guys, this is Savage World TV, and we're one channel on YouTube where we'll give you updates on every trending entertainment gist. So if you know this is your first time coming across the channel, join the family by using the red subscribe button, like the video, and make sure you turn on the bell so you get notified whenever we drop new updates right here on this channel, because we're giving you updates back to back right here on this channel. So guys, as we all know, VeryDarkMan has come out to make his own intentions clear, that the main reason why he started this whole case was to clear Naira Marley and Samara's name, because they were wrongfully accused by Iyabo Ojo. And guys, don't be smart, Iyabo Ojo went on live today and she said a whole lot of things. So here is everything that Iyabo Ojo said, and tell me your comments in the comment section. What do you guys think? Which team are you on? Are you on team VeryDarkMan or team Iyabo Ojo? Here is the full video.
I was angry. Then I got a call. Jigon, I am sorry, I would have to say this, right? Because I already said it when I went to the police in Abuja. Then I got a call from Jigon. And then Jigon confirmed to me that it did happen, and it was the one that even saved Festus, that I should ask Festus. That it was the one that took Festus, took him to the toilet. Do you understand? Made him vomit everything, and then took him into the car so that he was the one who took it, and he warned Festus never to come there again. That Jigon was the one that confirmed it to me, and that's when I was like, okay, so this actually happened. Then I was driving that day. I was very angry that day. I was talking, and then I saw VeryDarkMan's post about failed address, no failed address. I was angry already. That's why you could see that I could not even wait to get where I was going. I did a live video where I blasted, where I insulted his mom, and then I made mention of that. Immediately after that video, my children started calling me, mommy, we have begged you now, we have told you don't say anything, just let it go. I said, okay, I will let it go, but I am a mother. I will be angry. I will be angry because I'm a single mother. What if Festus lived in Nigeria, and after his drink had been spiked, and then he now starts going back there, because drugs, he could start getting addicted to it, and then my son ends up a junkie. Is it not the same Nigeria that will say, oh, she's a useless mother, she's a failed mother, oh, she's a this mother, she's a that mother? I wanted to come out so bad to talk about it, to fight against it, but my children said no. Jigon also advised all the people in the group that knew about it. Also, everybody advised me to just, Mama, your son is doing fine, so just leave this aside. Now, I had already done my video. We already had started the Justice for Mubat movement. We were supposed to do a walk. Then I got a call that we should not do that work because it will be hijacked. Right? For that work, they donated some small money to do t-shirts, to buy water, because obviously people were thirsty, medical things in case glucose, everything. But later when the work was cancelled and then there was a candle night, we said, okay, they will use it for the candle night. But I still wanted to pursue, because it's one thing for you to write to the right authorities, it's another thing for you to pursue it, to make sure that it's been carried out. Collecting, it was 3 of us he mentioned, me, Tonto, and Sanclef. So I wrote my, statement, which I sent it. So they asked me to come and write, my statement. Polo said I should not go, that I should leave it. But Tonto called me and said he doesn't know what is wrong. They are not inviting him. They are not doing the thing. She needs to get justice. She needs to clear her name, blah, 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 blah. One day he came out, VeryDarkMan, insulted the IG of police and said a lot of things about gayism and all that. A few days later, I heard he was picked. The next thing I saw it on social media that Tonto, Iyabo Ojo and Sanclef have picked up VeryDarkMan. So I guess maybe the petition that Tonto made, where I also was a witness, and Sanclef also made, maybe virtually they had used it to pick him up. But I had not gone to officially write my own. He was taken to court, granted bail, all that happened. Now, he did not stop. He released a song, insulting me, insulting Tonto, insulting all of us. I think then he came out, started insulting. I think Polo got angry. That when Polo got angry and said, this person should not talk to him, it was because Polo was the one that was telling me, don't answer him, don't do this, don't do a case with him. So I think one of the days that he insulted me and I said, Polo, you see now, you are telling me not to, but you see this guy is not stopping. I think that was when Polo now, said what he said. And then he started insulting Polo too. So I think there was this video he did where he insulted Polo, insulted Priscilla, myself, blah, 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 blah. Called Polo gay and a whole lot of things. And then Polo got angry and said he wanted to take up this case with him. And then he said we needed to go take up this case with him. I said, okay. So we did. We went to the branch in Lagos, the NCCC branch in Lagos, Nigerian Cyber, whatever, in Lagos, yeah. We met an officer there. We did the petition. My lawyer was there. Wrote everything. So they said they were going to invite him over. Polo said, I don't want you guys to lock him up. Just help me charge him to court. All these things that he's saying, let him go and prove it in court. Me, I don't want, please don't lock him up. Just invite him and charge him to court. I don't want any settlements. I don't want anything. Just charge him to court. Enough is enough. Officer Smart was the one in charge of that case. Called Polo and said, CP Uche in Abuja asked them to transfer the case to Abuja. Polo got angry, I got angry. I was like, I live in Lagos. Polo lives in Lagos. Can you be asking an elderly man to be coming all the way to do a case in Abuja? Then why do we have a Lagos branch? I said, no. So I picked up my phone, I called him. He said he was busy in a meeting, blah, 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 and I sent a message accusing him. I said, Oga, why are you trying to, help this guy? Why are you stopping us from wanting justice? This guy is always coming out to say, CP Uche Ifeanyi is his friend, is his brother, is his this, is his that. I said, is this true? I said, this is what your office is meant for. Please, why can we not do it here? I still have the message I sent him here in Abuja. So I sent the message. And then he was angry, he called me and said, why would I be accusing him of, that he's just like, because I already have a case with him in Abuja, he felt like he should join the case together. I said, no, the case in Abuja is separate. And I said, okay, that because he knows what he's saying, Abuja. I understood the game. On the very first day, his name was mentioned. I understood what was going on. I could link everything in a second. And I held my peace. And I played along. So now, day 2, they said, they said I should go and bring a guarantor, blah, blah. I brought, but later they did not even, they said, the officer, Sulema said there's no need, that they will release me on self-bail, they know that I will come, blah, 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 blah. Now that was day 2. So I left. Went out with Tonto, did snap video, Even that day 1 too, after I finished eating and everything, me and Tonto, we all went out for a drink, but I just didn't post it. So by the time I came out, I already saw some blogs were already carrying it, that I was detained, I was arrested, I was kineko. So I knew that was the propaganda they wanted to achieve anyways. Maybe they were thinking that when I get there, I was going to do, no, you can, they will not say that I was rude to police, they will not detain me. Do you understand? So me, I already knew. I was just laughing. We went out with Tonto, we had fun. I posted it on my Snapchat. So day 3, I went there on Friday. They told me they will let me know when they land Abuja, when the Naira Marley lands Abuja. So they waited, I think, around that past 1 or 2. They asked me to start coming. So I got there. They called me out again. They spoke to me. All the police, in fact, they were like 5 of them, I think. There were about 4 or 5 of them. They called me. They started counseling me again. Madam, see, just let it go. Just this. Just try and sort it. Just see how you can help him. Just When he came, they asked him to speak. And Dre, they had this, they are off there. And I left the group then because I was like, I don't understand the fight. At that time, I already even made up my mind that I was not getting involved with the justice for Mubat again, because then there was too many distractions. There was the DNA issue, there was a CCTV issue, there was this issue, there was, Baba Mubat and Wumi's issue. Like, it was just a whole lot. And I said, well, thank God there's a corona inquest. Thank God an autopsy has been done. At least if we cannot achieve everything, we'll be able to achieve some. Let me take a bow. So with that consigned group, I came off it. But I have some people that are still in that group that has the full, do you understand? It's a crime for you to post people's private chats. It's a crime. You have to understand the law. But if the right authorities request for it, I'm sure the 1 or 2 or 3 people that still have the video, the group chat will tender the group chat. But asking that I posted, it's a crime. Why would I post other people's private chats? You want them to sue me? No. But take it to the right authorities. If they request for it, there are 1 or 2, 3 people that have it. They can go through the whole concerned citizen chat to see if there's anything implicating them. Even your own that you wanted to do justice for yourself, it was a link. I think it's Unclave that even first posted that link in the group. I can't remember. It was a link that was already trending online that they just put there. You understand? For us to see. So, it's a group chat. I do not have control or power of whatever it is that anybody chooses to put inside there. As long as it's not affecting justice for Mubat. That's that about that. So if anybody really wants to see the whole, if you feel there's anything in there which is nothing, go to the right authorities, let them request for it, and I'm sure 1 or 2 people have it to tender it. It's not a problem. But bringing it on social media space, it's a criminal act. Saying you paid someone 20 million to hack it is a criminal act. Do you understand? Now, while we were having all this back and forth, VeryDarkMan was allowed into the interrogation. And I was like, hello. I smiled. I was like, it's like these people don't know that I know my rights. Why is, yes, Officer Suleiman has spoken to me on Wednesday about settling with him. Spoken to him about on Thursday about settling with him. Okay. But what is he doing in the interrogation room? He's not part of the petition. Is he their lawyer, family member? I don't understand. Why is he inside the interrogation room? And I began to wonder, why are these people stressing me? Because when we did our own petition in Lagos, you people refused to allow what we wanted happen. You guys refused. So why are you people stressing? Why are you people stressing me? I just said to myself, okay, I get it. And I was looking. I wanted to live there in one piece. Because when you are dining with the enemy, you have to dine with a very long spoon, and you must have wisdom. I needed to understand the game that was going on here. And I had to beat them to it. Because I was like, why is he in the interrogation room? He was going in and coming out, sat down, like one of their chairpersons there. And I was just smiling. At a time they went out, then all of them, and then the police people started talking to me again, Madam, just apologize and just help him. You understand? Leave all this back and forth, all this talk. Just, let it go. Blah, 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 blah. And I look at the time. I said, okay, I've heard you people. I was so pained, but I just like, okay, I'm already here. No wala. What does he want? They said, but you've asked this question so many times. Just see how you can help the guy. Just apologize. I said, apologize where? On social media? Or where? I don't understand. Apologize for what? They said, Madam, if this guy said that you have hurt him in this and that, it's like a brother to you. Like you said, you don't have anything with him. The one that you said about your son, you said your son does not want to do a case, you have forgiven him. So just apologize and say a way that you can help him so that we can all just, let this matter rest. Because if you go to court, you will spend money. You will do this. You will do, This was the third day. What do you want? And it's going to be from my own side. Taba fi owo si bomowi, afi owo tun famora. Do you understand? I said, if eventually we do that, and the people start accepting you back, and you do a good song, not the one you'll be talking about breast and not this one, I will vibe to it for you. And I would also speak to my man to see how he can help you, because he's a promoter. I can do that for you. But we just need to sit down with our lawyers and see how we can do this. Because, yes, you've been vindicated that you did not kill him. Everybody knew you were not there. But those videos, they still live in people's memory. And I said it there. I said if you had disassociated yourself from Sam Larry, maybe it would have helped. But people feel like you are enabling the person that bully. What people watch with their eyes is different from what you are telling them. What you tell me something now, I can choose to be empathetic towards it or not. But when I watch something, it is hard to erase it from my memory. I said, thank God you said you've never seen me before. I said, because this VeryDarkMan said that you dated me. And some other blogs said you gave me flower, you dated me, maybe you dated my daughter, I don't know. But I thank God that you have said it. It depends on the police people that this is the first time you are seeing me. You said your mom too was angry that I said she uses children. I said I never said. I was repeating, which there's a video evidence, what DJ Splash said. Oh, DJ Splash said your mother that I was repeating. I did not say. I said, so that is my conclusion. And after all said and done, it was so late, they said we should go and see the CP. So we packed ourselves there. I sat down. What's his name? Naira Marley sat down. They asked if he could sit down beside me. I said, yes, no problem. He sat beside me. Sam Larry was there. Our lawyers were there. The officers were there. VeryDarkMan and Tonto sat, at the near the CP Uche sticks. Because Tonto came in there later. She said she was called upon. That CP Uche called her to come, so she came. Okay, so we're all there. Now, meanwhile, before that was going on, after we got to that place, Officer Suleiman called me aside and said, Mama, what about VeryDarkMan's case too? I said, we want to settle all these things. That is why we asked him to come, so that we can settle everything. And that VeryDarkMan is part of the people that helped us talk to Naira Marley, so that he doesn't charge you to court. So you to, try and settle with him. I said, is it because of it? He came to talk to Naira Marley, or because he's sorry and you want us to settle? He said that the way that I should just ignore VeryDarkMan, that's his attitude, but actually he really wants to make peace with everyone. I said, the first petition, the one that they are using to pick him up, I will have to speak to Tonto about that, because me, I'm just a witness in that petition. I did not file it. They said, okay, I should speak to Tonto. So I called Tonto. I said, Tonto, this is what this officer is saying. Tonto said, no, I should please leave her. She's not ready. But me, I'm the one that I'm doing mommy. She's not ready. When she's ready, she will let them know. So I went back. The officer was trying to talk to her. She said no. So I said, officer, leave her. Right? Now, this was after we are saying CP Uche, and CP Uche have asked, okay, are you guys okay with da 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 da? They said yes, okay. So they said 2 weeks time. Okay. So we left. 6, how about the evidence though? 6 something. I wrote the time because I checked it then. I got a call from Officer Sule. Madam, how are you? Good morning. I said, it's very early. Why? He said, yes, I wanted to know when I was going back. I said, there's no flight though. So I'm still going to be here till tomorrow. He said, okay, that VeryDarkMan would like to see me. I said, but maybe you've told me to drop anything, I should leave. I've forgiven him now. That one is gone. He said, no, that he still wants us to meet one by one, that he wants to discuss some things with me, and everything. And I said, I said, but I've told you that it's okay. He said he knows that, it would not be fair, that now me and Naira Marley have settled, that it will not be fair that if he doesn't accomplish, settling me and them, because me and him has not sat one-on-one to talk. I said, okay, no one. I said, I'll call you back because I have to discuss with my lawyer, I have to discuss with Tonto, I have to discuss with the person that will come. I just have to make plans, and then I will get back to you when I'm done making plans. I said, I promise I'll call you. So I waited because Tonto took a while.
Guys, no be small thing, that concludes today's video. If you want to keep getting updates like this, I will be seeing you on the next one. Subscribe, like the video, and turn on the bell. We are waiting to see if VDM will reply or not.